We have
now.
seen Darkseer ignore the previous game as well. We do have more information about the upcoming draft as we are in the draft.
Nice.
Let's take a look at the war room.
War room.
War room.
Yeah, boy.
Dire team pick.
It's gonna happen this time.
D-Nizzle?
Nah.
I think for elements this time. I think this actually could work really well with Mitch, and I think if they do want to be picking that Ember Spirit first too, I think Darkseer is the way to enable it. So that's my opinion for them, but Vega takes it themselves. So it is picked up though, as kind of expected.
Oh, come on, don't give them the trumpets for that. Darkseer's been in every game.
Wasn't in the last game. We got that wrong.
Thank you.
There you go. I mean, I thought elements would actually be, but since they're not first pick, Vega does grab it up. They find it to be a pretty crucial hero, and I think it's a good way. I mean, I think playing with Darkseer is always a good way to practice your teamwork. Just having that hero in general.
5 seconds
That's a great point. Never thought about that. That pointy-headed little bastard sure does make a lot of friends.
Who?
Reserve
Darkseer.
time.
Oh.
Okay, thank you.
I was like, I don't
Fog.
have a pointy head.
So as I said, I would like to see Elements switch up their open a little bit and not necessarily take their mid hero. They have run clock SF opens, and that's something that they might go to as a change of pace here.
I mean, surely they can't open with the same thing anymore.
Clock.
Clock.
Oh,
SF.
Do the SF. Come on.
come on,
Make
please
Daddy
no
happy.
SF.
Yes.
I think they should. I think it's good. I think they should get away from the Ember Spirit, to be honest. I don't
Oh,
think it's not because of
Okay,
like
fine.
the
Crystal
I'm a
This is
like
fine.
that.
This is just
Dire
fine.
team pick.
It's happening
That's
again.
good.
Yeah.
Wait, that shit's not
Man,
banned.
it wasn't banned.
Oh no,
It was not banned.
that's
Where's
not
the
good.
tree?
That's not good for them.
Where is the tree?
We had Vega ban at first phasing Tree and ban previous game, and
What's so
basically we've
bad
seen a lot
about
of Tree
I put
Tree
that
as
one
a
in the wrong spot.
I
protector?
can't,
Sorry,
man.
Owen.
I can't see the bands that well from where I'm sitting,
10
and yeah, that
seconds
you
remaining.
giving away Darkseer Treant.
Oi.
What's the deal with that?
5
Don't
seconds.
This
seem so
hero is
bad.
just absurd.
Vacuum into leech into overgrowth. You can do anything. You can set up for
Dire
everything.
team bad.
It's just
the
the
tree?
lane strength.
It's the
And
lane,
he's-
yeah.
This, like
Radiant
Tree is just
team
this is
back.
just lane dominator right here. Look at how angry and terrifying he looks.
Like
pretty happy.
That combination of two
Not a happy
heroes
tree.
is just so strong in the first 35 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
They are almost uniformly
Dire
strong
team
throughout
back.
the first 35 minutes.
And then even later on, like
Yep.
living armor lets you stall out the game
Radiant
forever.
team
Root is like amazing now. Scales infinitely because now it's great versus more heroes because of the root mechanic.
So you deal with it.
Yeah,
You get a Jakiro that does a lot of magical damage against towers and can control the early game. You get a lot of fight, and
10
you
seconds
go, bro.
remaining.
Is that did
I
Paul take
knew-
over your body? You're throwing Jakiro out a lot lately.
I'm
my
just
God.
mentioning Jakiro. I'm
you
not
said
a
it like
lot.
3 times yesterday.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
You
You
did.
idiots were
Okay,
talking
so-
about that they picked it in a series they weren't even playing in while I sat here smiling.
Jesus,
So
you're
the SF
you get
does
so
get
defensive.
banned. We're not going to see clock SF.
So with the Shadow Fiend out, are we again gonna see Pinsec play Ember Spirit? And would he fit better
So he
here
has
than
the
previous game?
third hero that he's run a lot. Obviously, we've seen him switch up his kit a little bit, but the third hero he's run a lot is Lena.
Yeah.
In addition to those two.
Did you know that Ember Spirit only says 4 words a sentence in all of his lines?
No?
Is there a
Pretty
reason?
cool fact. Don't you think that?
What?
Is there a reason
that
for
was
that?
Pretty cool
words.
fact. It's 3
That's
words.
one sentence.
It's 3 words.
Oh shit.
I'm not convinced.
Syllables. No, it's
Oi.
true.
Is there a reason? Is there
No.
some lore behind that?
No, I don't think
Oh.
so. Maybe they
Not that
were
he's
paying
made
the
up yet.
voice actor per
Oh,
Listen, 4-0 sentence, okay?
All right.
So yeah, a lot of mids been banned out already here.
I mean, Ember's good at breaking tree armor and stuff, you know, if they want to really go for it again, but I don't know
yeah,
if that's really
I
great.
think you got to go away from that at some
yeah,
point.
I definitely agree.
And if you're gonna go to it, especially second phase, you got to ban out. You got to ban out the Ursa.
So we
Yeah,
saw
Bristle, okay.
we saw this yesterday, the Bristleback versus the Darkseer.
Yeah,
So we might
this
see
is
that
going to
kinda
be
thing.
the safe lane, or?
I think it's actually, yeah, I think probably.
We
right?
saw
That'd
a
probably
mid
be a safe
Bristleback
lane.
yesterday as well.
Yeah, it could definitely be in all the core roles.
Oh, that's true. I think it could go on either
10
course. I think it's really hard to tell for
seconds
Bristol, actually.
How much pressure do you feel there is on the need for a
5
sustained
seconds remaining.
hero? Thinking Io.
Io Bristle combo?
Reserve time.
Yeah,
That
but the
puts-
clock is your 3.
Disruptor.
Oh, yeah, baby.
The
Oh,
combo.
If
Big
Bristleback
is
is your 2,
so-
clock's your 3, you can potentially fit in an Io.
Oh, this is so hype. I love Disruptor in this lineup. I just like Disruptor against Bristleback.
I don't.
Disruptor with Treant Protector is godly because
Yeah,
you want to be able to break down a tower.
10
Like that's what you want to
seconds
do when you're
remaining.
playing versus Tree, because if you don't take the tower, he's gonna full heal it. But what happens if you overstay your welcome?
5
You get glimpsed back.
seconds remaining.
Exactly.
So it's a really cool
I am
combo.
not sure that there is a 3-hero combination right
Reserve
now
time.
that I would cringe more if you gave up in a first 3. Like seriously, you look at Darkseer, Treant, and Disruptor. I would almost never want to give away that 3-hero combo
The potential.
to an opponent. It's just
Cringe.
10
it
seconds
checks every
remaining.
box, and because the big thing is, right, what's the real
5
weakness of the
seconds
Disruptor? The
remaining.
real weakness of the Disruptor is it's punishable in the laning phase, but you're pairing it with 2 heroes that are so
Dire
strong and so
team
dominant throughout the early game that it doesn't matter.
Unless you max
Let's
Disruptor's
get that
Q
Bristle
and
to
get
the top.
first item Soul Ring. Then he's invincible
Maybe
in the
mid still,
lane
but we'll leave him up here.
But then you don't have your
Think
glimpse
about
very high level
Well,
later on.
think about it.
I just thought
10
about it. I don't
seconds
think I like it
remaining.
very much. I didn't need a lot of time to think about that.
Seconds
You don't know.
remaining.
So Lifestealer gonna come out here. Lifestealer and Disruptor is one of my
Reserve
favorite
time.
head-to-heads in this game, actually, because it's all about who gets the better play, who jumps on who's first. I mean, they kind of counter each other. So I think it's pretty fun. This is going to be a hype match, although Vega is just looking so strong. Elements, they got, oh god, and then Ursa. Oh
Radiant
boy.
team
So you wanted to pick up something
Yeah.
with decent armor, can build a blink.
That's the problem with showing the Lifestealer, you know?
Yep.
That's what happens when you show. And there's no really like when you look at Lifestealer, when you want to pick it, you want to have something like specific that it's great versus. The Disruptor
10
is kind of like one of those where he
seconds
can be very good versus, but versus Tree versus Darkseer,
Yep.
definitely not the greatest for him. And then bam, Vega just picks an Ursa, and that's like
Dire
a
team
pretty much
ban.
like kind of a direct counter to Lifestealer.
You think that's gonna be the safe lane, or
I think they could
They
even.
could
I
just
think they
see-
have so many
wait
options right
and
now for
see,
Vega. They
yeah.
could go like an aggro kind of dual lane or tri lane. Like they have, they can really pressure elements in the laning phase super hard with their heroes.
And the Treant root against Lifestealer.
Ten
Oh, the
seconds
root.
remaining.
Oh yeah,
Oh no.
That's
oh
the big
no.
problem.
It's okay,
5
because this last
seconds
pick from
remaining.
Elements is going to be the real turnaround, guys. You'll never see this one coming.
Reserve.
or like a storm.
Yes.
Eh.
And here it comes.
Yeah. That's a broke back.
I mean, they need something to kind of like. They don't really have great ways to bring the Lifestealer into the fights. It's clockwork right now. And you don't really want a Lifestealer just walking in versus that type of lineup on Vega. You want him to be able to get into the backlines and take out the support.
I guess you could
But-
pick a Slardar here and run the Bristle mid.
Yeah, they
I mean,
could
you
do
could still
that.
miss it mid-
You need an. I'm totally on board with you, Giannis. that You need another delivery vehicle.
It's like what, Puck? Because they already have the
Puck's
dual
okay.
core maybe for Lifestealer Bristle. I think Puck might actually be their best option.
Yep, Le Pook sounds
And
he
yeah, and
played it-
they
he played
did
it
run that
before.
earlier today as their mid. So yeah, I think that's going to be it.
Vega doesn't even need to pick a last hero.
They ban out Enigma.
Dire team
Good one.
So they ban out
What?
Enigma, which makes
What's
me
a-
believe that
what's
they
a Vega
are
hero here.
expecting an
little
offlane
higher.
hero to
Queen
still
of
come
Pain.
out.
Show me the quap.
Yeah, G
Some
quad.
G-
Oh, you want this to be
Yeah.
a safe lane Ursa, and then yeah.
Give me that
Okay.
quap, girl.
10 seconds remaining.
Pretty decent here.
We saw G in the
actually
Ursa
think you could
previous
Terrorblade.
game.
5
I like that.
I
It
mean,
really
they have a
depends
lot
on
of
what they are
options.
expecting.
But then if you Terrorblade, they probably lean in. I don't know.
They could
Reserve
Lena
time.
themselves, but I think Vega has just a lot of
Oh,
options.
that's true. G's Lena. We haven't seen it in a while, but
Yeah.
Show me the quap. Give me the quap. Give me the quap. I guess no quap. Okay.
Not yet, anyway. I mean, they're taking their time. They still have like 45 seconds to think about not just their last pick, but just how they're going to play this game. Why
Does
not take the time?
does it make sense to take away the puck?
It could. I mean, it works in their lineup, and then that's.
I'm not like a huge fan of G's puck. It's not bad.
I want them to have something that scales, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they want to be stuck with like
Oh,
Ursa.
They're
That's
gonna put
not
him in
what
the
I
middle
thought.
again. With the
Radiant
Ursa.
team
Put the
pick.
troll in the safe.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ursa
So we're
mid,
going to have another G
troll
Ursa.
safe lane.
I mean, it worked out previous game.
Lena.
And there's the
And they
Lena.
Yeah,
still
there's
Lena
the
for
Lena,
elements.
but-
Okay, so that's kind of tough matchup for Ursa mid if they do decide to put that one there.
True.
Yeah. So
Not
that's going to be the
much-
key difference, right? Is that they're going to have this is the first time that we've seen elements coming out. And they're going to have an advantage in this mid lane matchup. So we are going to get to see Pink Vinchek and see what he can do in terms of carrying the load for his team.
At the same time, there's living armor
Yeah.
coming to help out. So how much advantage do you really have?
But Lena's
And is
still,
it
even
enough?
with living armor. Even with
And
living
is it enough? Are you going to say that Elements Pro Gaming
No.
is going to take this game? No.
Yeah, I am very much looking forward to seeing, because I've heard some about this kid. I'm very much looking forward to seeing PingVinCheck in a matchup that I think he can dominate. I'm looking forward to seeing what he does in the mid game. But Vega's execution in the last game just looked a level above. I got to go with them.
I'm going to go with EPG on this one, and I'll tell you why after they win.
Sure. I will go for Vega Squadron. I don't know. I think they got exactly what they wanted, so I think they're pretty happy with their draft, and I think even the mid matchup, G likes a challenge. He can take it. Let's find out if he can actually take it. Over to ODPixel and Fog for Game 2 of the series.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back for another bit of Dota 2 action here at the Monster Energy Dream League. I'm ODPixel, I'm here with Fog. We've just seen the drafts. We've got, of course, once again, Vega Squadron up against Elements for the second time today. Interesting enough, loading into the game, I don't know if they're going to swap, but we have actually got G on the troll, haven't we?
Yeah.
And Aloha Dance on the Ursa. So is this looking at the Lina and not wanting the Ursalina lane? Is that what it is?
I do think so, yeah. I think that they had, variety that they could still change the lanes up when they finished the draft. So I think it's definitely a better approach. Ursa versus Lina is pretty terrible matchup versus the Ursa. Troll, on the other hand, you can do pretty well. Even though you're not the tankiest hero at the first 2 levels, you do have a poor man's shield, and you can at least contest with CS. And we'll see what Sayoma can do, because like we said, this guy is the big playmaker for Vega. So let's see what he can do on a Treant.
Yeah, that hero that's just pretty much consistently being banned out first phase in every series we have. Getting through.
Yeah.
Let's see. I mean, do you feel a bit more confident for Elements this time around with their lineup?
I'm a little concerned just with their single target.
Okay.
They are like the Lifestealer, Lina, like Lina and CM. They do some decent AOE kind of damage, but versus Vega's lineup, I think Vega's is just a lot more well-rounded. They have scaling potential, they have Roche potential, they even have building potential, they have big team fight, and then they also have tree. So I'm really liking what Vega's got going. Let's see. I want to see if Sayoma plays around Darkseer.
Yeah. Would you? I mean, is there anywhere else that you feel he could get stuff done there, or is it putting the pressure on Swifteni you want to do the most? And
he gets the ruin.
He does indeed.
7 seconds till he fades.
They have a sentry. See if he can walk his way out of range. With the frostbite, it's going to be close.
And he's gone.
Yeah, not enough control or vision.
700 health.
Good old Treant.
No, I mean, I think there is other places that he probably can go to. Like, he can probably just fully secure the top lane so that Mitch gets, like, absolutely nothing. But I think just pressuring the Lifestealer is really good because, CM is going to start jungle. So might as well just be obnoxious. Maybe even just follow the CM around. And that looks like what his option's going to be. You see Clockwork going toward top. They're trying to help out Mitch. Mitch is eating heavy right clicks from that Ursa Disruptor combo. They're getting some cool stacks onto Aloha.
They are. They're managing to trade the damage certainly right back to him. Sign up with the kinetic field. Punching into LeBron. But that's going to be the mana confirmation. He didn't actually bring any Mango or Clarity to the lane.
Yeah, they're going to have to shrine up already.
Very early shrine for them.
Seoma's actually looking for a courier snipe, but Element seems to be aware of that. They're leaving their courier up on the high ground. Seoma not going to get lucky on this one. But you are going to be able to find Goji. Nope, you fade out of Invis though. So you see him, you break his Clarity. Oh my god, that damage.
It's a lot. And in fact, with the one out of the Invis, he's going to be close to bringing him down. 2 more hits would have done it.
Oh god, he's under tower though.
Yeah, just to be a little careful about that.
Ow.
He should be fine. Is there any further detection on that Chris Maiden? I don't think there is there? No, she is. Yeah, she just got to get herself back, Gogi. So the Treant already certainly causing issues. Causing the CM to back up. Not getting the kill though. So they'll be happy with that aspect of it all.
Oh, look at LeBron. He's actually leashing the creep wave with himself. Trying to stop the pull. Get himself and Mitch a lot more experience. Not let Disruptor get all those chain pulls off and get his experience going his way. So nice little move there by LeBron.
Look at the CS there at the moment. This Lifestealer is having a pretty tough time down bottom. Only 3 CS in the first couple of minutes.
Oh, and he keeps
really struggling under the tower. Yeah. He'll get this one though. Let's see. Let's watch him miss. He's got this one.
As long as he hits him
He's got
twice.
he's got that one.
Yeah, he's got to hit it twice each
Yeah,
time.
He's good. He's good.
Yep, here we go. He's got to hit the melee creep twice again. 1, 2. And he should be able to get that one too.
Alright. So he
better now.
performs when we watch him.
Yeah. I mean, playing versus Darkseer is always annoying as a melee hero. You just kind of have to man up and just stand there and take the ion shells in the beginning just to make sure you get those last hits.
I'll tell you what, that arcane rune is not going to make anything easier for Swift. This is
God.
a bit of a dream rune, isn't it, for Darkseer early on?
That's the best rune you can. I think that is actually better than a regen rune right now for that Darkseer, because he'd already just used the shrine, so. Alright. This is going to be easy triple shell that he can put on the wave if he wants to do so. He's going to have Soul Ring finished up, and as we're looking bottom.
Top lane. Again, LeBron, he's been trying to play very aggressive with his clock, as we saw and you said, pulling the wave round this time. The controller's there for Silent to allow the Ursa to rip into it.
Yeah, he just gets glimpsed back. Silent.
And look at this bottom lane. Swift being forced to rage. Again, these iron shells.
They're chasing him.
That's going to be a kill. He'll try and open wounds and lifesteal back, but it's not going to be enough with Shoma pummeling into him as well. A second kill, and as expected, those arcane runes, those multiple iron shells adding up to a kill. It's the Soaring done now as well. So that bottom lane is not going to get any easier for the lifestealer.
Top lane, LeBron. He's okay. The glimpse is still on cooldown.
Does it? I mean, is this a sensible thing to do? Leave your lifestealer alone in a 1v1 against the Darkseer? Is that really the best option Elements have? Or would you rather see the CM be a little more active in lane, or does he have to devote himself to the jungle to be useful this game?
Oh, Silent getting gone on top. I think that he... I don't know. I think CM starting out to level 2 in the jungle is fine, but I think Clockwork should have probably just been playing bottom. Ping almost dying mid lane.
Yeah, 5
4
HP.
Yeah.
Very close. Top lane, though, again, look who it is, LeBron. Something about Clockworks this series. Liking to die a lot. Shoma was a bit of a punching bag in game 1, and this time around, LeBron picking up the hero and picking up that position.
I like that Aloha did this. He went for the... I mean, we've been seeing a lot the Windlace Boots build on the Ursas early on, just so they can get that little burst of movement speed and catch up to people always, but having that Orb of Venom is really what's getting them the chase down potential onto LeBron, with the glimpse as well from Silent. But yeah, I'd like to see LeBron making... I mean, he still wants to just keep going top. I think that he should have already... I think he should have probably started bottom, I'll be honest.
Yeah, try to zone back the Darkseer.
Because Lifestealer, like, you don't suffer like an insane amount under the Iron Shell as like a lot of melee heroes do, because at least you have Feast, you have Open Wounds, and you have Rage. All three kind of like help you versus that. But I mean, he's definitely struggling a bit.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing as soon as you throw a Trin into the mix on that bottom lane, and it's so hard 2v1.
I mean, that's probably exactly what LeBron's thinking too. He's probably like, man, if Tree goes down there, I don't really help at all.
Yeah.
So you can see what he's probably trying to.
Yeah, I guess he becomes a little liability down there. But to be fair, he has been taken down twice in this top lane, so it's not like it's any safer
Swift
for him.
ending bottom. They've got the Leech Seed going on him. He does have Rage ready, but they're dancing around the tower, throwing more Ion Shells. They're going to commit now. He's got Rage. He's got Open Wounds. The bash coming in from Seoma.
Yep, now the let's turn with double Ion Shells on him. And with the Surge run down, that's another death on the Lifestealer. This game 2 already looking like more of a brutal beginning than game 1 did for Elements. The mid lane's looking good. The mid lanes, we're seeing an absolutely even between the two. The side lanes are certainly where Elements are struggling.
Yeah, I mean, the mid lane is to be expected. I think Lina actually comes out a bit ahead. I think the one rotation they'll come in from Seoma and maybe a couple living armors being thrown out on G definitely do make it so he can actually stand toe-to-toe in that matchup. I'd like to see G actually bring out like a raindrop so he can sustain better. And he actually does as soon as I say that. Okay.
Yeah, he's got it,
That's good. Because then you can't actually just get bursted down straight up by the Lina. Eating the Dragon Slave every single time is quite nice. Oh, look at this. Very early aggressive movement coming up from Aloha. He actually leaves the top lane and he's coming bottom. They just want to ruin Swift Ending's life. And look at this. He's actually going to get on him right away.
He's ready to dive in. We'll force out the TP reaction. Afterlife a little low. Just have to be a little careful here. I guess he's still got the Surge. And still, of course, Aloha Dance to play around with him. Turns back towards LeBron and pops down the cogs. Instantly see the Ursa trying to break through it. This Darkseer falling very low, but Aloha does takes one. And takes two. Darkseer walks it off with the successful baiting play. And 6 for 0. That, moving down to the bottom lane, getting a double kill. One of those including killing the enemy carry. Doesn't really get any better for Aloha Dance.
Yeah, that was definitely a good move coming out for him.
This'll come in handy.
Mitch able to pick up some nice farm. He gets his, he's already has Medallion finished up on the Bristleback. Yeah, Ping has only played 5 heroes, and LeBron has played 17 unique in their games. Goji playing 14, Swift ending 13, and Mitch 11.
Only 5 in 40 games. That is definitely a pretty small pool. But hey, if it works for you.
He is missing a lot of last hits under this tower, though, as I've been watching him.
Yeah, Swift ending's been struggling.
It does happen when you have like this kind of pressure coming in. You have a random Ursa come to your lane and you die. You're here 0-3. You're definitely starting to feel some pressure.
Yeah, you're shaking up a little bit.
Yeah.
Gotta try and keep your composure. Again, though, now we're starting to watch him again. He's hitting them. He's getting them good and fair and square.
Yep.
But yeah, certainly not quite the same pace that we're seeing being hit upon by this Ursa. Big net worth difference already coming out between the two of them. 3.1k on Aloha Dance and 1700 on Swift Ending. Aloha Dance goes back up to the top lane to continue farming. Give a bit of mercy and space to Swift Ending on the bottom.
Afterlife putting pressure onto Goji down bottom. Running at him. Not feeling any fear whatsoever on this Darkseer. He's got the Arcane Boots level 8 on his way toward that mech. Do they have any stacks coming out for Mitch?
Swift Ending is very low.
One. He is extremely low.
He has to be... Okay.
Infest, yep.
Infest straight back up. I was going to say, he cannot hang around like that.
Yeah, so I was going to actually say this earlier, that I was hoping that they'd be actually stacking for Mitch a little bit more than that. He only has 1 double at his Ancient stack. I thought maybe LeBron was doing that while he was doing his movements, but yeah, Mitch only has that to recover off of. But, you know, it's still decent. Bristleback gets a lot out of Ancients.
Lane. Look at the 1-for-1 trade there. Rotation from Ping Vinsec with the DD catches Afterlife off guard. Certainly free that lane back up for Swift Ending. Getting the Darkseer out for a bit. Definitely down with him. But yeah, this is a bit. They need to get all the space they can for Lifestealer. They need to make sure that Swift Ending can find that farming requires at this stage.
He's going for Midas on Lifestealer. Kind of to be expected when he's getting shut down like this.
Yeah. Yeah, you feel that's the only way really to play when you've been put behind here in this kind of game.
To be able to match the farm of the other cores or the other team, yeah, I think he just has to kind of in a way. He doesn't have like that clear-cut vehicle as well. That's when we do see a lot of people go for the armlet. They get the armlet, then they go time, they get inside of a hero, and they just start to make the aggressive plays. But this time, yeah, he doesn't have the vehicle for that, so he wants to be a little bit more greedy. He's got Ping to be the one to be joining the fights early on, so he wants to become that real core, real carry. And it is, I mean, it's not, this game is not really like a single core Lifestealer, so. No. But, you know, at least he'll give himself that scaling potential versus Troll and Ursa, because that's a hard matchup for Lifestealer. He has to be ahead in items to really man toe-to-toe versus an Ursa or a Troll.
Mitch and Gogi. And they've been putting the pressure on this top lane. They'll now start to dive for Aloha Dance. He's still got the Enrage. He'll hold on to it, though. Just have to be careful. Well, another Quill Spray stack. He's going to bring him down pretty low. See Mitch struggle to quite get in range. Now the wraparound's there. G says, surprise, here I am. The Frostbite from Gogi will hold him back.
Do they have the glimpse? They do.
They do. They've got the vision onto him. Mitch brought back into the claws of Aloha Dance. And they'll take him down for good.
G almost finishing up the Vlads. They're going to have Blink on Ursa soon. They're going to be able to set up a Roche. But at bottom, Afterlife, looks like he's trying to get surrounded. But nope, LeBron unable to get him inside the cogs. Afterlife just walks away.
Yeah, still not got the level 6 yet on LeBron. Level 5 at the moment on the
just
clock.
Just got Tome. Still not going to be enough, I don't believe, to push him all the way to 6. Just short of that. But he'll get it in a couple creeps.
And then, yeah, and then once with the hook shot, maybe they can start to make some plays with Swift Ending. Getting him involved in kills.
Yeah, I mean, their only real catch on the side of Elements is like, sure, they have like CM slow and stuff like that, but the real catch is the Clockwork. Yeah. So now that he has the 6, they're actually going to be able to make some more aggressive moves. Here we go. Do they have a smoke coming out? They have the Vlads finished up. They almost have the Blink on the Ursa. And they have smoke, and they're going to go straight into the Roche Pit. The Rocket already in place there, though. Are they going to wait for it to wear out, or are they just going to full commit? Let's see. Are they going to wait? Yeah, it's only an early level rocket, so the vision does not last as long. Just kidding. It's the same duration in all levels.
10 seconds on it. But they'll wait it out, as you said. Play it safe.
Yeah.
And unlikely that Elements are going to check it with that. Well, okay, now that they've thrown another rocket in, they will know. But we were already down to half health when those scaling swipes coming through from Aloha Dance, nothing they can do to
Yeah,
stop
I mean,
it. It's
they
an
even,
easy roach.
he even had like the rocket again to get the vision right away, and oh man, they actually get LeBron.
Well, yeah, dragging LeBron back into the field. 9 for 1.
Yeah, they didn't even care. They're like, yeah, they have vision of us, whatever. We've got everybody in range and in the AoE of it. Afterlife now has mech finished up out on the courier when he wants to bring it, but the courier's actually bringing something else. They didn't really stop it. The blink's coming out for the Ursa. They're trying to claim more objectives, keep this aggression going.
3 tier 1 tower here for Vega. Potentially, the
Silent,
fortification
though.
comes through. They blow both the Laguna and the Freezing Field to bring down the Disruptor. And they will keep that tier 1 alive for now. Chasing down, and Element seeing if they can get some kills out of this one. They look towards Afterlife. Surges himself away, ready to tag team in Aloha Dance. He's now making a beeline straight for the fight. Knows that there's no Laguna and such. Goes immediately in. LeBron, I believe, just hook-shotted into his own Lina. A little awkward there. At least they're still making their way slowly out of this.
Oh, he was trying to get the vacuum into the overgrowth. Soma does end up canceling the overgrowth, luckily, but slightly off with the vacuum. But they're not done. Aloha's looking to go. Blink Dagger has just been delivered. They've got aggressive wards down. They did see them farming the camp. They get the glimpse.
Vision for the glimpse. Yeah, LeBron.
Do they have the catch, though, with the kinetic field, with the cogs bouncing back
yeah,
Aloha
they're causing
twice?
some issues for Aloha.
He's actually fine.
Okay. We'll get him out. But still. It's, Life Steer Swift Ending is...
He's got the Midas.
Needs to catch up, and then, yeah, the Midas certainly will help.
So at least his team, you know, he probably told his team, he's like, I'm not getting involved at all. You guys have to just go for the fights in the meantime while I'm chilling down here and getting my catch up. But Vega moving their way toward bottom, looking to claim all the tier 1s nice and early. This is going to give them full access into the enemy jungle, and Swift just says, I'm out. I'm going to top lane.
Yeah, smart call to make. Does not need to put his life in danger again down there. And Vega just, of course, grouping up, taking objectives, taking kills.
I mean, that's just Aloha blinking in and killing the CM, and now LeBron walks in. This is a hasted DD Ursa.
Yeah, you've got to get yourself out of it. He might look to try and still get the blink up to the high ground, and indeed he does. He wants to go for this here, Aloha Dance. So look towards LeBron, jukes on the light strike. Does have to back off, though. Ping turning up on the Lina.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Seoma set up for top lane. He's sitting invis onto Swift.
All he
Swift
needs is an
can't even press the
Ursa,
tower.
and the
there he
Ursa's
is.
there.
Oh
Good old double damage.
my god.
Making the kills quick and fast.
And they're pressuring bottom tier 2. They're going to get it.
Yep.
So the whole bottom side of the map is going to become Vega's now. And they're still defending all their tier 1s because they have tree. So they've
Good
got this
old tree.
massive early game, as we were stating over and over again in the war room and on the panel.
LeBron eyeing up this Ursa. But
He's got Aegis,
He's
though.
got the Aegis. He can't really do anything there. I'll have to let him go. And he'll be looking straight for the Deso as well. Face blink into the Desolator, adding to the push. Adding to the speed, he's going to be able to rip heroes down. LeBron's still eyeing him up. I mean, it's tempting, but indeed it's well, questionable if he's even going to be able to put the Aegis. Definitely not on his own. He needs backup. And killing him a second time, that's just another question altogether.
Yeah, I mean, their group up potential. Like, you look at Elements this time. The last game they had Warlock, Enigma, Sand King, full-out team fight. This game, it's like CM ult after a Clockwork Hood. Their team fight is just completely negligible in comparison to Vega's. Vega's got the early mech, not to mention they have Darkseer and Troll with a tree ulti on top. I mean, Vega just has the clear-cut advantage. On top of that, having a 7,000 net worth lead at the 16-minute mark. They're just looking to continue this aggression.
I just don't see how Elements with their lineup are going to be able to really take even the outer tier towers in one push.
I don't think that they can.
Yeah.
And they're just going to keep getting ran at here.
Yep, Enrage will come out, and there's the four-man vacuum wall into the overgrowth. This is going to get pretty messy for Elements. They've lost 3. And with the glimpse back onto Swift Den, he's already used the rage. It is almost certainly going to be a 4th death here. Bash up as well onto Mitch.
Are they going to clean up Mitch too? Oh my god, they're actually going to get him too. Lina does respawn though. Are they going to actually get Mitch? I don't think they are.
Yeah, the light strike will keep Mitch alive as they hold him back, but
and
still, no, geez, there just closes back in. So they'll lose the Aegis, but effectively taking down all full 5. They'll actually jump forward, looking for ping.
Oh my god, Aloha's just in. Force the base shrine. They get the glimpse.
They glimpse him away from the shrine here, but he's got to be a little careful though, Aloha.
They are respawning, remember guys, it's still 16 minutes in.
Afterlife actually getting cogged up into the base. It goes for the TP from the high ground. Smart heads up play from him.
They actually all live.
Oh. Oh, it's been a tough day for Elements.
That's got to be quite a morale drop just now for them. They lose all 5 heroes, and then they have 2 people TP right in front of them at their base. I mean, Vega's looking very solid, but Elements is just, they're just getting run over in this game.
I mean, yeah, these series today have been pretty painful for Elements, and if you like seeing pain, I mean, the next one might not even be any nicer. I believe the next series, Liquid versus Mousefold. That
Is it really?
I believe it is.
All right.
That's.
Well, we'll get there soon.
Yeah, it could also be a painful one. Unless Mouse have turned up with something different. Of course, Mouse the other day, also quite like we've seen here with Elements, had 4 games that were not very pretty. But hey, maybe they could turn this one around. It's a big maybe.
I mean, it's unlikely when they're playing with a Bristleback all the way alone, trying to take a tier 1 by himself with no backup. But now they're trying to make a play. They get the hook shot onto Disruptor.
Alright, they're not going to get silent. He's going to be healed up. They will
Aloha,
get the
though.
bigger kill, though. Aloha does taken down. G looking for the punish, though. Goes in onto Gogi. Afterlife getting into position. Oh, they're standing very close. That's going to be a 3-man vacuum wall. Easily set up there for the Darkseer. Swift goes inside the creep.
They know which one he's inside of. They get the glimpse back as well onto LeBron. They're going to easily bring him down, and now they got eyes on the creep. But they do have a mech. They have mech aura. They have Vlad's aura, so that creep's just healing up.
Follow it.
They're just pinging it nonstop. Look at Aloha. That's such an Aloha thing to do. They're going to spam deny it. And boom. Let's see, can they get him? Where's the bash? And they get the bash. And another one from the tree.
The bash into the bash. Not a chance. The Swift ending.
That is a Swift ending.
Da, 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 da.
Okay. Mitch now trying to go in, chase them out, but Vega just able to disengage nice and easy.
Yeah, show me.
Are they gonna get a glimpse as well? Do they have vision?
Yeah, if they get the vision, CM is gonna be easily taken down as G comes past with the Welling Axes. There'll be a Laguna onto the tree and bring him low. They do take him down, but again, EPG, they've lost Uri, and they're gonna lose even more than that. Ping Vinsec to be the 4th. Double kill again for G. Mitch, the last man.
What's his Bloodstone charges looking like? Oh, man. He's down to 4.
He's down to 4.
He's gotten two suicides off, I think, since I've seen him pick up the Bloodstone, but he's unable to get too many charges recovered. Just look at the fight recap really quickly. We just see, yeah, Ursa and Troll just they're just face rushing. That's just what's going to happen when you're picking this kind of lineup and when they have this kind of advantage. No fear coming out from Vega, no hesitation.
Poor old Elements. Tough series for them today. And Vega and Liquid certainly no pushover, and we're seeing that in both of the series here. Yeah. They have just been playing at the level that they've been bringing the other days. Very, very strong play for Liquid in the first series, and Vega Squadron here in the second series. Again, some really, really strong play, some great drafts, and just straight up outplay from the lanes to the end game.
Just great mid-game movements. They came out of the lanes quite far ahead. You know, Afterlife had a spectacular start in this game, and then they get that group up method because their heroes just naturally group up better than Elements. I did hear Infest, so it looks like Elements is going to start looking to contest this Roshan. They do know that it's up. That Clockwork Rocket spots it out. Vega seems to be aware of it as well. They do ping it out with Sayoma. So are they going to be able to get anything?
Silent. Oh. Oh. Shot not quite there. That was close though. Just off the mark.
Yeah, they really wanted to be able to get some kind of aggression coming out to try to claim an objective, but yeah, Vega's just not letting them go for any tier 1s. All the tier 1s pretty much at full HP for them because they have a tree and because of their dominant laning phase.
Aloha just going to jump into this. He wants to go in. The backup is there for the rest of his team. Afterlife gets the 3-man vacuum wall into the Static Storm.
Into the root.
Oh, the 4-man overgrowth as well for Showman follow-up. They've lost the Lina. Mitch will be taken down to death. Make that potentially more silent. Oh, he's kept alive. It looked like Elements might have been able to kill the Disruptor.
Oh, he actually lived as well.
Yeah,
I thought Swift Ending might actually get him. Oh, that just feels bad. I think they might just tap out here.
Feels bad, man, for Elements here today. Triple kill for low hard arts and GG.
Yeah, they're gonna go.
It's
they're
all
gonna
too
call.
much.
I think it's appropriate here. I think it's pretty impossible for them to come back.
Yeah.
Vega looking good though, making right decisions
like
all over the place.
They are.
Yeah.
They certainly are.
They're very good with their combos as well. I mean, Afterlife's Darkseer. Afterlife is just very standout for me. Sayoma's movements have been very crisp. He's always able to like read the map well. And yeah, Aloha's aggression, especially when he's playing this type of hero, it shows.
Absolutely. And Silent as well. Making some nice plays there. The Disruptor consistently ensuring that every team fight wasn't a small win, it was a big win. Making sure that they follow through with a third, fourth kill. But yeah, the good news is for Elements, that is their last game today. So they can take a breather. They can relax. They can go play some pub games, you know, get back into the mood of it. We'll see more of them down the line here at DreamLeague. But yeah, it's been a tough opening few series for them. And as I said, I believe next is Liquid versus Mouse. So if you like games like that, we could have more, but we always hold out for the Greeks, don't we? They might be able to bring some next level stuff.
They were very
knock
disappointed.
Liquid off their course.
They were super upset with themselves from the other day. So I think we're gonna see like a different kind of team come to this. But you know, they are playing versus Liquid, and Liquid is looking very hot, and also they're ending games in 20 minutes. So
20-minute GGs in the first series today. Yeah.
We've always talked about Mouse, like ad Finum, everything. Yeah. They don't always come out of the lanes ahead too well, so we'll see how they can do versus a team like Liquid, who's extremely explosive after laning stage.
Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to bring the panel back in. Hello, boys and girls.
Hello.
Hey. Oh my God!
You're very loud.
Get me out of here.
Yeah.
Science.
Bye. What?
Yeah,
he really noisy.
All right. See you guys later. Bye. That was another one-sided game.
It was. Yeah.
That was one of those games where you wonder if Elements isn't a little snake bit after 3 fairly lopsided losses that came down to the draft. I think that one maybe got in their head a little bit.
Mental fortitude necessary.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm disappointed. I thought they had that one for sure.
You fell in the same trap I did in game 1. No, when I knew that Treant Protector was going to be a thing was, I think it was the last series played on the first day at Kiev. It was VGJ was playing Treant, and basically they were behind the whole game, and Fenrir hit 2 4-hero overgrowths on Treant, and they just won. Oh. And I'm like,
wait a second.
This hero might be a thing.
One is not like the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, OG on Treant Protector, Jerax Treant Protector already, even games where they were behind, or rather where the rest of his team was behind, he was still able to just do well and just make sure that everything fell into place later on. And it was just, overall, I mean, this game, Vega Squadron, they just played it really well. Speak of the devil, I believe we are talking to G. Hello.
Hey.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you.
How are you doing today?
Better than yesterday, I guess.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, this is a great start of the day. Actually, this was not just the start of the day. You've had a long series before this already as well, right?
We had pretty hard game against Empire.
Yeah. Now this second game just now, you opened with having a Darkseer, a Treant Protector, and a Disruptor. And when those 3 heroes were picked, we're like, well, you know, that's it. Game over. Were you like that when your team was drafting? Were you like that as well?
Yeah, I like the drafts when you can actually put your hands away from the keyboard and just enjoy the result, I guess.
It really felt like that. It was very well played though. It was a joy to watch you play.
Thank you, G. I feel like we're getting to know each other really well, buddy. You guys keep winning and we keep talking to you every time.
This is actually my only motivation to win on DreamLeague.
Oh wow! It's to talk to us.
I feel honored. Thank you.
That's great.
It's not you. It's talking to Slacks.
Oh, thank you, G.
Well,
let me get this straight. I mean, we can mail him to you.
I don't have a lot of friends, so don't take this away from me, Nahaz. All right.
Everybody.
So, G, I just want to know just something about yourself. You know, what's your favorite meal?
Big Mac menu.
Big Mac menu, okay.
Hell yeah, boy!
But what about the chicken nuggets?
You know, I had a time when I was young when I actually enjoyed eating nuggets, but
You pull
nowadays I feel like I'm old for this shit, you know. I just need the real food, like burger. Whatever.
I hear you, brother.
Dude,
Amen.
that's why we're so tight. Thank you.
So, G, this is Nahaz. I was curious because you had such a great game on the Ursa in Game 1, and you fourth picked the Ursa in Game 2. At that point, did you know who was going to be playing the Ursa when you fourth picked it?
I guess it isn't a secret that we could actually swap the lanes with Troll and Ursa. So we picked Troll just because we could actually switch. Something went wrong. Bristleback nowadays can go any lane. He can go in the mid lane, and I guess if it was the mid lane for Bristleback, we would put Ursa mid. But they picked Lina, and you know, Ursa needs melee heroes to hit them, so we just switched the lanes.
Well, it worked out.
Yep.
It worked out just fine. I know you've had a long day already with a lot of Dota games. I'm gonna give you a break, so that's it for us. Thank you so much again for taking the time to talk to us, and well, probably we'll talk to you a lot more later on in the week.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye, G.
User disconnected from your channel.
Oh, a user disconnected from our channel. That was, of course, G from Vega Squadron, and yeah, we have been talking to G a lot. It seems like even, you know, we've had a lot of draws. Even when they lose game 1, they always come back in that second game. I feel like they're one of those teams that learns a lot from losing a game and then going forward. It's fun to talk to this, because we always talk to G because he's the one taking the interviews of his team. It's fun to talk to him the whole time.
He's a smart lad.
He is.
And he likes nugs.
And he likes you, so you're biased.
Yeah,
Of course I'm biased.
Man, I mean, we can just mail him off to...
Sure.
Yeah, let's make a Russian mail-order bride joke, Nahaz. Very tasteful. Very tasteful. Jesus.
All right. We have a replay, I think, as well.
Hey! Oh!
Nice drawing.
Thank you. I call it Z.
Ooh. All right. We're 21 minutes into the game. At this point already, you see that Vega's already very far ahead. But you still need to fight, you know? You still need to want to try and fight back.
That was
look
spectacular.
at that.
Yeah.
Boom.
And there's the team fight combo, and it sets up the tree perfectly to
Yep.
come in here for a 4-hero overgrowth. I believe he's going to get the CM here on the high ground to stop the channel. Bang!
Look at that distance. How the hell?
I mean, that's what I'm
is
saying.
that?
For a BKB piercing disable, that's why I was saying with the Darkseer Disruptor and Tree combo is that you have the option of using those abilities in several orders, and if the Tree can do that, can just come in on the backside with that overgrowth, it's just so dangerous. If you have damage dealing cores at all, they have just so much freedom to move around the fight.
And he lives! This is not a battle with him.
Yes, he's
This
alive.
disruptor is alive.
Those are tears of joy.
Would you two...
Continue, Nahaz.
They're having a lot of fun with this.
Continue.
Now, but again, it's possibly not the best example because they are so far ahead at that point, so they didn't necessarily need the huge team fight combo to win the fight convincingly, but it's just Ursa and Troll are two cores that if they have a mobility advantage, if they're free to just pick where they want to enter the fight, they will just cut your face off.
Oh, nice. Cut your face off joke. Real.
Right, let's take a look at the scoreboard. We're halfway through the day. We still have 2 series today to go through. And both of them are going to feature Team Liquid, so they have the chance to move all the way to the top. Even if they only win 3 games, they'll surpass Team Secret there. We have Team Liquid against Mousesports, who haven't won a single game yet either. So we'll see if.
Yet surprisingly, they're behind Elements.
Don't worry, math, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vega's still doing good, but they can't afford to lose too many more games. So we'll see what's happening. Yeah. We have got a short break for you guys.
No.
Before we're back with more Dota 2, so stay tuned, and we'll be right back.